Hey Virgo, we're going to take a look to see what your lover is thinking about you. Now, this could be your lover in the sense that you guys are still together, you could be separated, you could be a single Virgo and have, no prospects, but we're going to take a look to see what the person is thinking about you, your soulmate, your ex flame, whomever wants to come through. And Virgo, if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this message a big thumbs up, and let's dive in to see what your lover is thinking about you. Messages for Virgo spirit. What are they lovers feeling about them? Messages for Virgo. All right, Virgos. Let's cut it. All right. So they feel when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love, Virgo. So I feel like this person, regardless if you're together or not, or you are a single Virgo who has no one who you believe is thinking about you, although your soulmate is always thinking about you. They just haven't met you yet. But I feel like for some of you, this is definitely an ex, or this is definitely someone who you are halfway in, halfway out with, Virgo. For some of you, you might have recently had like a disagreement, and I feel like this is a disagreement over like, this could be anything obviously, but you could have disagreed over how you guys want to show up in that relationship, right? So like maybe there's like gender or like gender specific rules that this partner may have, come up with, like, oh, the man is supposed to do this, the woman, quote unquote, is supposed to do this, all this stuff, right? Or just silly like disagreements that it's hard for you to get past. I do feel like this person loves you, although I do feel like it was a recent like disagreement or argument that took place, because I feel like with this message, you guys could be on the outs, you could be having them blocked, or they could have you blocked, but I feel like they really love you. I feel like they show it maybe not in the way that you would prefer, Virgo. So maybe, they show through, money, right? And you prefer them show through affection or phone calls or something like that, or maybe it's time spent together. I do feel that energy too, that you guys I don't know if you work like opposite hours. Maybe you work during the day, they work, they sleep during the day, then you are asleep at night, kind of thing, and they're working. I just feel like a bunch of messages coming in with this. For some of you, like I said, this is someone you're dealing with currently, but you have like this in and out commitment. And then some of you, this is someone you're completely separated with, but I feel like they're thinking about you a lot, Virgo. I feel like they're trying to grow. They're trying to understand themselves. I think this person has never quite been in a relationship before, Virgo, or like not in the way that you have. Maybe you are more like experienced in how to, nurture a relationship, and this person feels as though they have hardly any experience, and if they do, they didn't learn from the proper channels. I'll put it that way. So like maybe they have a very immature way of communicating, or they don't communicate at all. They shut down when you're trying to get them to open up, that kind of thing. I just keep coming back to like they love you, and I feel like they're thinking about you. Even as I'm doing this reading, they're thinking about you. I don't care if you guys are like you're upstairs and they're downstairs right now. I feel like they're really thinking about you, and there's a concern, Virgo, about losing you. There's a concern about not being good enough for you, or you. It's almost like they feel as though you're too good for them in some ways, right? but I feel like they're trying to grow, Virgo. And I feel like they're trying to do that for you. I feel like, you know, yeah, they don't want to lose you. How does Virgo person feel about them, Spirit? How does Virgo person feel about them? How does Virgo person feel about them? Okay, let me grab that real quick. Sorry. All right. Let's see, Virgo. You have the Seven of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. This person, let me see what's at the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. This person, Virgo, yeah, they're very immature. And it's, you know, this could be due to an age difference, or this could be just the fact that, you know, like I said, they didn't have the right, you know, role models. I'm sorry, it took me a long time to get that word. They didn't have the right role models, or something wasn't modeled the right way in front of them. And so the way they go about showing love or showing you affection or showing you that they care doesn't always compute to you. Like, it doesn't, like, you guys always bump heads. Like, I wish you would just say what you mean and stop, you know, that kind of thing. I feel like it's a lot of like those kind of arguments going on right now or in the past. So I'm sorry for those of you Virgos out there who don't have anyone. This feels very much like an ex or someone who you are in and out with. So I'm sorry to all of my single Virgos out there. But I just feel as though this person, they love you, but they don't know how to communicate that, right? Like, so they do like little, they're immature. They show they love in immature ways, and they communicate very poorly. Like, they say something, they do something else. They do something, they say something else. It's almost like, and I feel like you're left feeling like there's not enough give and take, right? The Six of Pentacles in the middle. There's not enough give and take, or, you know, you're doing most of the work. You're doing more of the emotional heavy lifting because, of course, you're trying to, you know, pick up the slack for what they're missing because you love them and you also don't want to be without them, or at least you care enough about them that you don't want them to, you don't want to lose the relationship as well. So I feel like right now you guys are really silent. Oh yeah, definitely. You have the High Priestess, the four cups. So there's definitely not a lot of talking going on, even if you live in the same home. I feel like you guys are like giving each other the silent treatment. I feel like this person plays a lot of mind games too. Like, they say things to get a reaction, or they're like, you know, they're immature, bouncing the words all around the room instead of saying how they feel. Like, they're not direct, and it's not because, oh, they don't give a shit about you. It's because they just don't know how to do it, right? But they want this union, right? The Three of Cups here. They want the union. They want this to work out. I think that this person could think that saying I love you is just enough, whereas you are ready for action. Like, you want reciprocity. You want something tangible. I don't know if you actually want flowers, or you want romance, or you want dates, or you want shows of affection. And this person is more in line of like, well, I'm here, right? You know, I'm here. I'm not cheating. Or maybe they are cheating, right? You do have the liar, stealing, cheater card here, so I'm not gonna overlook that. That could be the scenario. That could be why you guys are apart at this moment, because you could have caught them cheating, or they could have been cheating. You could have saw some text messages in their phone that was a little bit like, what, you know, but that's for like a select few of you. I just feel like the overall message of how this person feels about you, Virgo, is that they love you. They just have a poor way of showing it, and they don't know how to show it in the way that you would like. And I feel like you could be the more mature person in this connection, regardless if they're older than you or not. I do feel like there's a level of maturity that needs to happen for them before they're able to give you what you need. If there's still time, because for some of you, you could be literally deciding to end this relationship with the Ten of Swords at the bottom. You could be deciding that what they're offering is just too small for you, Virgo. That, it is what it is, right? Like if you can't match the energy that I'm putting, match what I'm putting down, then we don't have any further to go. We don't have anything to chat about from here. And so a lot of you are deciding to maybe cut the connection off totally. You could be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. This person wants a happy ending. They want celebration. You guys could be meeting up to go on a date soon, or like to just chit chat and like get things out in the open. Yeah, I feel like this person is trying to expand their understanding of love. It's true. And they could be also reaching out to someone who's spiritually inclined. Maybe their pastor, maybe a pastor, maybe a therapist. I see the High Priestess, and I do think of therapist as someone who's the advice giver, right? The secret, the High Priestess hold all the secrets. So this person could be seeking advice on how to relate to you better, how to grow themselves, because they don't want to lose you, right? Let's pull some situation cards. What is the situation for Virgo, Spirit? Okay. So you have tragedy, forbidden love. So, let me see what's at the bottom. Okay, roller coaster. So, yeah, this person and you, like I said, this is someone that you may have a lot of in and out energy with. You guys are together, but you're not together, or you have a lot of friction, and then someone, leaves, or someone stops talking, right? Someone's, put their foot down and decides that I had enough. It's almost like there's a lot of ups and downs, and I think what Spirit is, I think the advice that Spirit is trying to give you is that you can't wait inside of this connection for this person to change. You just got to go off and do your own thing. And if they are ready for you in the way that is needed to make that relationship flourish, then that's when you open yourself back up to them. But for now, I feel like there's going to be some kind of separation, some type of ending, or even if you're like, say if you're not even really talking to them, you may decide that you're not going back at all, right? Even if they've been reaching out, trying to get in contact with you, I feel like this person, they have some maturing to do at this time, Virgo. So this connection feels very, it feels like it's on pause, or you're going to be putting it on pause, right? Or it's on pause and you're not going back to plus play, right? You're done. All right, Virgo. So I just feel like this person really loves you, and that's basically it. I don't feel a lot of action out of them. I feel like they are in the state of wishing and dreaming that things could be different. Their actions might be doing something completely different from that, though. And also, Spirit wants you to know that you can't wait for them to do what they need to do. There's something about you moving on with your life while they get their life together, because it feels as though you can't. It feels like you're trying to wait it out. You're trying to give them an opportunity. You might be separated from them, but you could be like not taking other dates, or like not answering other messages, because you're trying to wait it out and wait for this person to get their act together. but it feels as though they need more time than you have. Like, when I say have, meaning more time than you want to give right now. This might take years. This might take, you know, whatever, how much time this person needs. And it feels as though you are not in a position to wait. You have things that you want to do, maybe accomplish. And so this up and down, this roller coaster ride, this, feeling is that spirit wants you to go ahead with your life and let them get their stuff together, and maybe you guys can reconnect at a later time. Okay, Virgo, so that's your messages. I really hope that it resonated. If it did, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one, Virgo. Take care. Bye. And I almost called you a Taurus just now, so you could be dealing with a Taurus. All right, bye guys, see ya.